All right, this is that last example from the section 2B.3. Just wanted to make sure we looked at one where we had to write some sentences. So this says, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the median salary in 2021 of a dentist is $163,220 per year, and a veterinarian is $100,370. For percent change, round to a whole percent. So for any percent change we find, we need to round to the whole percent. So the first thing they want us to do is the absolute change from dentist, this would be the old, to vet. So this will be the new. So absolute value of new minus old when we do, remember, absolute change. So the veterinarian is the new. The dentist salary is the old. When we subtract that, we get negative 62,830 in the absolute value, which we'll report as $62,830 less, or decrease, if you want to put decrease. Okay. Find the percent change from from the dentist to the veterinarian. So we take the same number we just got, 62,830. We're going to divide it by the old, which would be the dentist salary. So that's going to be the 163,220. I'm going to write this out to maybe 4 decimal places for a minute. So 0.3849 ... we're supposed to round to the whole percent. So move this 2 places to the right to make it a percentage. So if you go right behind the 8, and the 4 does not bump the 8 up. So it'd be about a 38% decrease. Okay, so one way we can write this is we can say, so this is kind of how you're going to be answering things when you do your second project, when they ask for a statement about absolute change or percent change. We can say the dentist makes $62,830 less than the vet. Another way we could say that is the dentist makes 38% less than the vet. Okay. Let's look at the next part. Find the percent change from the vet to the dentist. Okay, so we're changing which one's the new and which one's the old. So now the from is vet, so that's going to be the old, and to, where we're going, is the new, which is the dentist. So that's just going to change the order of the absolute change, which on top, you're not going to see much difference because we take the absolute value of that. But the bottom is now the old, remember, because this is new minus old over old. So now instead of dividing by the salary of the dentist, we're dividing by the salary of the veterinarian. Okay, so this is still going to end up being 62,830 on top, but the bottom we're dividing by is 100,370. If I write this out to a few decimal places, 0.62598 ... Move it 2 places to the right to turn it to a percent, 62.5. The 5 will bump that up to the nearest whole percent of 63%. So we can write a sentence again. So I'm actually going to write, even though I didn't do much with the absolute change, I'll write about it again. We can say that I don't know if I said that right on the first one. Let me make sure I wrote that right. I did not. We were supposed to write so let's go back up to this one. I just reread my sentence and it did not make sense. So this should have been the vet makes, sorry. So the vet makes $62,830 less than a dentist. I swapped the jobs, which we'll get it wrong if you do it. So be careful, learn from my mistake. So when you're making your sentence, let me just point out what I just caught myself doing. You should always be writing the new in reference to the old. So the vet was the new on this one, and they make this much less than the dentist. The vet makes this percentage less than the dentist. So when I'm going to copy this down and then reword it for this one. Oops, it won't let me copy, will it? Yeah, there we go. Nope, that's a screenshot. All right, let's just rewrite it. So this time the old is the vet and the new is the dentist. So we should be starting with the dentist, the new place we're going, makes 62. This time it would have been an increase because that subtraction on top would have been positive. $62,830 more than the vet. Or you can say the dentist makes 63% more than the vet's salary. And the reason the percentages are different is because this is saying that if we take the dentist's salary and times it by 38%, or 1 minus 0.38, if we want to do the actual, what would the vet make? We should see the vet salary, okay? Whereas here we're doing a markup, essentially. We would say, we would take the vet's salary and add 1 plus the 0.68 times the vet salary to that to get the dentist, okay? So that's how that phrasing is. So sorry about the mix up there. I was looking ahead at my notes and typed them the opposite way. So this one says, what is the difference between those two answers? So the reason the percent changes are different has to do with the reference or old value. The formula for percent change is, I'm going to try to write it out using the braces, new minus old, and then divided by old. In the formula, the old value determines the percent increase or decrease amount. That's the determining factor of why these values with the same formula on top, essentially we take the opposite value, we get a positive on top no matter what. The reason we get different percentages or reference is our reference value. It's our, what did we come from, okay? All right, so that's it for this one, and I hope you have a great weekend.